Hey guys, so there are two steps to animate a tool. The first one being rigging the tool with the rig so you can animate it. The second step being playing the actual animation. It's a little different from playing regular animations because you have to have some extra lines of code, right? So yeah, let's start. Okay, so before we start, alright. So before we start, I want to explain a little bit about motor. Okay, I want to explain a little bit about Motor 60s. If you know what Motor 60s are, you can just skip to the number shown there. But yeah, anyways. So what are Motor 60s? Motor 60s are connections that are used to animate stuff, right? You see this? If you click this, you can animate stuff, right? You can just animate stuff. Why? Because there's a connection. This connection. It's called Motor 60, and you can animate stuff with it. But the problem is, why is it different to animate a tool than animating this? Like, see, the problem is if you move a part, right? Where did it? All right, so you see this? Okay, where did? All right. Okay, I'll explain that later, but I'm just gonna this is just to tell you what Motor 60s are, right? Okay, so you want to animate a tool, right? But first we need a tool. So I'm gonna start with a tool, and then where did it go? Okay, yeah, I'm gonna put it inside that, and then I'm gonna add a part inside that. This is our tool, right? And I'm gonna make it somewhat, yeah, a little big. Alright, this is our tool, and yeah, maybe red, a little bit of red and metallic. Yeah, right. This is our tool, and yeah. So if you want to animate a tool, there are two things you have to do. First, you have to go inside and then disable this requires handle, because this tool, if you have this enabled, you have to have a part named handle, right? I'll just make it. Oh shit. All right. So what happens is, I'll put it outside, right? What happens if you equip a tool, right? When you equip a tool, it enters your avatar, and see this happens. And what happens is, it creates a weld between your right hand and this tool, and you can't actually animate a weld. You can actually, but it's a little difficult. So I'm just recommend it's not doing that. Just name it whatever you want. I'm gonna just keep it simple. I'm gonna do part and just go inside your tool, and then this uncheck this, or disable this requires handle, and this should work perfectly fine. All right, so this, we have a tool now, and this does not look good. I'm gonna just make it look, and yeah. All right, so how do we animate that? Because if you just go right now in animation editor, you can't actually select this. See, it just doesn't work. If I try to move it, it just doesn't happen, because we have to make a connection between them. I'm gonna just delete all this because it's irrelevant. All right, so what we have to do is, you have to go into toolbox and then get this editor plugin called rig editor, right? This will help you to make a Motor 60 between these. You can just make it add a Motor 60 between your right hand and this, but that's a tedious process. You can just click. This is like easier one. Just click your rig and click create joint, and then select your first part, which for me is the right hand, and the second part being the tool. And yes, here it is. It created a joint for us, right? So now we can animate that. Let's see. Yes, we can actually select that, and we can animate this, and that is really good. I'll just make it a really simple animation so that the video doesn't go too long, I guess. Okay, so this is my stupid animation. Yeah, okay, so see, you can animate tools like that. All right, so I'm gonna just upload this animation, because we need to upload this before we can actually run it. So just go here and click export, and then yeah, I'm just Yeah, alright. Just upload it. Sorry guys if I'm a little quiet. It's a little late right now, so yeah, that's fine. Okay, so we have the animation done. Now how do we play that animation? Okay, so first time I'll add first time I add animation inside this. I don't know what it's called, but yeah, you have to put the animation ID. This is my animation ID. I just put it, and then Roblox will do the rest. Okay, alright, and then we need a local script in here. Alright, so what we have to do, what I want to do, okay, I forgot. Alright, so why do we need a script? Why is it a little different to animate this thing? See, what happens is if I workspace, yeah, alright, if I put a part, if I put two parts in there and then group them and then maybe okay, and then yeah, okay, and okay, this is how you make custom rigs, by the way. So if this is my rig and you have to have a humanoid inside it, right? This humanoid and then a part with the name humanoid root part. Alright, and then this model's primary part should be humanoid root part with exactly the same name, right? Okay, so why are we doing this, by the way? Okay, just let me rig it real quick. Okay, if I make a joint between these, right, you see it makes a joint in right there, right? But what if I move apart? The joint disappears. Why? I don't know. This is how Roblox works anyways. But what happens is when you unequip the tool, when you are not using the tool just moves out of this workspace and just goes back to your memory or goes back to your backpack, right? And when it disappears from workspace, the connection, this motor 60 just straight up disappears. And if this doesn't exist, the animation won't play, right? Because we need this to play the animation. So we have to create a motor 60 just after this tool is equipped. So we have a few events that we can use to actually detect when this tool is equipped, and we can create this this joint, right? Alright, so this is script. So if you don't know how to script, then I'm sorry, I can't explain everything to you, but yeah, I can't explain you the basics, but I'm gonna try my best. Alright, so if I do script.parent.equipped, which is this scripts.parent, and the tool, which is when it's equipped, I'm gonna connect to function. Okay, so when this tool is equipped, it will connect this function, right? So yeah, so we'll do local joint. Alright, no, instance dot new. Okay, shit, what am I doing? So okay, shit. Instance dot new, and if you want to make a motor 60, right? So it creates a motor 60. Now I'm parent that. So how do you do it? It's simple. Just select what you want to make, and go to properties, and just straight up copy all these, right? So joint, which is the new motor 60 that we created, we have to reference it by this joint dot parent, right? Dot parent is part. You can't just put part there. You have to tell what is the thing. So we have to go script.parent.part. Let's do that. Script.parent. Oh my god, what am I doing? Alright, alright, script.parent.part. It's the parent, right? And then we might as well name it joint.name will be joint. I don't know. Alright, this sounds right. And then joint dot part 0 2. Part 0 will be right hand. Now you can't just put right hand because we don't know whose right hand we have to connect it to, right? So what we will do, when a tool is given to you, it looks like this, right? So we have to reference this right hand here, right? Okay, so we'll just go from here to here, right? So script, okay, I can't type, I don't know why. Script dot parent should parent dot parent dot find first child right hand, right? Yeah, this one. Oh shit. Okay, so we have that. Now we have to reference part 1, which will be a part, this part, right? I'll just copy this, I'll paste it here, and now the thing is created, right? Okay, how do you play the animation, right? So I'm gonna create a local function, play animation, right? And what it'll do, it will make a animation track. Okay, we have to reference the humanoid because you have to have a humanoid in there to play the animation. So I'm gonna reference the humanoid. Local humanoid is script dot parent find first child humanoid, right? This works, right? Okay, no, alright. Okay, so humanoid dot load, okay, load animation, and then what animation are we going to load? So we have to reference that as well. Animation, it's script dot parent dot animation. Okay, so now this should work. Now we have referenced it, and I'm gonna just do animation track dot play, and now this will work, but still it's not playing. When do we want the animation to play? When the tool is activated, or when the player clicks the right mouse button or taps the screen on mobile, right? So we'll do script dot parent, okay, script dot parent dot activated connect, yeah, play animation. So whenever the tool is activated, it will just play this. But now we have to do one more thing. We have to destroy this. You might be thinking, bro, if it's not equipped, it might as well destroy itself, but that's not the case. See, we have to destroy it, or else it will just stack up in the memory and will slow down the game, right? So what we'll do, when it's unequipped, we'll just destroy it, right? So it's simple as that. I'll just put it here. So in script, oh my god, shit. Script parent dot unequipped connect function. Okay, so we have to find that join and destroy. Script dot parent dot, and now join and then destroy. So it will destroy whenever a tool is unequipped, and whenever it's equipped, it will make this and will play this animation whenever we click the thing, right? And just make sure it's in local script. So what I'm gonna do right now is I'm just gonna put it inside starter pack, so whenever I join the game I get this, right? Okay, let's test the game. Sorry if my voice sounds a little weird, I'm just a little sick right now. My voice is like really fucked up right now. Okay, so now we have the tool. So now we have the tool, right? So what if we activate it? Why is it not working? Okay, I misspelled animation. Okay, let's see if this works now. Alright, so now we have the tool. See, it just plays the animation, and this is what we're supposed to. This is what's supposed to happen, right? Plays the animation whenever I activate it. Okay, I'll put this script. If you want to use it, but just make sure you have your stuff named as similar to mine. well, it's just I explained pretty much everything. This things I told you what you have to do or how to script this part, and this part just this should work for everyone. And here you have to specify where the joint is created. So just you have how do you find out where this exists, right? So just join a game and then see where the joint is and just reference it with this. Alright, so this should work.
$1,000 is one band.
10 bands is 1 rack.
10 racks is a brick.
A brick is $100,000.
Yeah, they think I'm crazy or something. Hop in the bill like a baby or something, huh? I put that cake in the oven, these bitches be flex like Credo or something, huh? Where did you make all that money? They basically saying they paying for nothing. I'm basically saying they